fellow explorers, and welcome back to my channel. If you've read the title of this video, then it is pretty obvious to you that today I am continuing the trend of last week's video and finishing out the National Treasure franchise by watching the sequel, National Treasure 2: Book of Secrets. Part of me is just doing this because I want to keep watching the franchise. Part of it is because I'm just trying to figure out what to watch until I reach October. Because next month I have all of my videos all planned out for the month of October. Some of them are jump scare, thriller, whatever you call them, because it's spooky season. Some of them are related to costumes that I have, because I think that's a really fun idea to react to TV shows and movies based on Halloween costumes I have. There's a reason for every video for next month. So right now I'm just getting up to that point. So today I'm watching National Treasure 2: Book of Secrets. It's already 12:30 at night because I spent all day reacting to something else for a later video, but I need to start editing this first thing tomorrow, so I'm staying up late to film it, and yeah, we're just gonna jump in. Also, I went and asked you all on Instagram if anybody would be even interested in me watching the second film, and quite a few of you said you would. Shameless plug to go follow me on Instagram. I post a lot of fun polls about what I'm watching, when I'm watching it, the behind the scenes of me making my videos. It's a fun time on Instagram, so make sure to go follow me. It's actually been a really long time since I've seen this one. I feel like with National Treasure 1, that one is played so much on TV that even though I hadn't watched it from start to finish in a long time, I'd seen enough of it, and quite often, that the basic plot and events of that movie were still in my head, whereas with National Treasure 2, the very basic points are there in my brain, but there's a lot to that film that I don't remember. So I'm actually really looking forward to this. Before we get started, please make sure to subscribe for more movie and TV reactions. I post new videos every week. And also, I think October is going to be a really fun month on my channel, so yeah, make sure to subscribe. And with that, let's go! I can't believe this film only came out 3 years after the first one. It seemed like there was such a big time jump between those two films.
Go on. I'll take your diary. I'll meet up with you later.
Okay, John Wilkes Booth.
No! No.
This opening always broke my heart.
Dad, no, please!
This still is breaking my heart. Stop! I remember that opening brings me back.
What do you think ever happened to that Booth diary page that was pulled out of the fire?
We may never know.
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
Okay, cryptic dude.
I can only imagine how difficult this must be for you.
May I, Mr. Wilkinson?
I will say, as much as I love Sean Bean, Ed Harris was such a good villain in this movie. Yes, Riley. Also, Riley had a glow up between movies 1 and 2. The fact that these movies paint Nicolas Cage as, like, the main attractive dude, no! Riley Poole is where it's at. So this movie is really a throwback. The fact that he's doing a book signing at Borders.
I can't believe you have to break into your own house.
I need to get Abigail's ID badge. She has access to the Booth diary page.
This is not the same house that was at the end of the last movie. This house is so much bigger.
Riley, come out here.
What?
What? Oh, we ho hi.
What are you doing here? I mean,
Dinner tomorrow night?
Oh, I actually already have plans for tomorrow.
Oh, you do? Come on, Abigail, one look under infrared. You can have the
We bought some tea tables. Both of them?
See that?
It's a smudge.
yeah, it says smudge.
Thank you.
There's a billion words in the English language. There's got to be logical. Let's start from the beginning. Aardvark.
You know, I don't
Aardvark.
Keep going.
That's stupid.
They're gonna go through every word in the alphabet.
How's he doing?
Every 5-letter word in the alphabet.
Keep the debt that all men pay.
The debt that Thomas paid.
Well, that's 5 letters.
You'd think that he would have mentioned that final part of the story at one point. Like, oh yeah, by the way, he had this quote that he said as his last breath. Maybe it's important.
Papelay was well known in France. It could be nothing.
Or maybe there was a treasure map like Thomas Gates said there was, and
Okay, Ben. I've got to go.
there's a map or a clue to a map on the statue.
She hung up.
She took your call.
Oh,
That
that's
was good.
Dr. Gates.
They build clues into everything.
Did you learn that from my book?
My family's descended from Confederate General Albert Pike. He was a remarkable
Why would you be proud of that?
And what is history but a marker for the deeds of great men?
I would not brag about having ancestors that led Confederate armies.
This is like impossible what you're doing.
Glad you're enjoying it.
This is so normal for 2020 now. It's crazy that this was like revolutionary for 2007.
The closest one is in London. Riley, how fast can we get to Buckingham Palace?
I don't know. Why don't
What do you ask your new best friends?
Is that yours?
Yes, actually it is.
Okay. So
You get the ticket. I totally forgot about this. That's effed up. Oh my god, the razors! This is really 2007. Like, we were just about to get the iPhone at this time, I think.
You see, everybody listen to this. This is more interesting than that. She thinks that
Even when I'm right, I'm wrong.
Bubbles and squeak. Smoked eel pie. Chef. Haggis!
I love that he just shouts haggis.
Would you like to come with me, please?
Yes, thank you.
Ridiculous. You're staying here. It's too dangerous.
I am so coming.
Abigail? Hey. All right, get in. Get in.
Get in!
He's the one who's after the treasure. Okay, I'll drive.
I remember seeing this and thinking the backup camera was so cool. How times have changed.
Is there a problem?
Whoa!
Destroying half of London. We are truly demolishing this city.
Why are they standing in the middle of the street?
Because it's a pedestrian street.
Hack into the London Police database and get a copy of the
Are traffic cams that reliable?
No, I can do it. I just don't like that you assume
Ooh, that I can do it.
Why,
Thank you, Riley.
I was hoping to get some of these boxes out of the house. Do you know what that is?
Sacred calendrical? I don't know.
That symbol is
Cibola.
There's a reason why we haven't spoken in 32 years. We have nothing in common.
Me?
Who?
His mom.
Hate her!
We're in the right place.
Oh.
See? One syllable. A knife in the heart.
Oh, no.
Knife in the heart.
This doesn't involve another treasure hunt, does it?
Mom, this is actually very important.
Helen Mirren, and more specifically Dame Helen Mirren, is amazing. A queen.
You know where it is? Why didn't you tell me?
Because obviously you have a
Tendency to overreact.
Your great-great-grandfather killed President Lincoln.
No.
I forgot about this
Donald
scene.
Booth. Okay, run along now, you impossible child. Run along.
Hey!
I can't look at him and not see Phil Dunphy.
Connor, I've always wanted to see the Oval Office.
Connor rocks.
Do you think it fell down here?
Yes.
There's a symbol stamped into the wood.
The presidential seal.
It's not the presidential seal. See, the eagle is holding a scroll.
It's Riley's time to shine.
It's not something that I can tell you. It's something that I have to show you.
In my book.
The 18 and a half missing minutes of the Watergate tapes. Did the Apollo really land on the moon? Did it?
Did it?
Come on, Riley. It's an urban legend.
How on earth did they get their car parked that close to the White House?
I was thinking Mount Vernon.
What?
I'm in. Having parties on plantations. Questionable. Deeply questionable.
Well, maybe we should take a look.
Are we allowed to do that?
No, I mean, I know you're allowed to do that. You're the president. Can I come with you?
Can I come with you?
I appreciate you doing your job, but I have no enemies down here. In the cellar. In this tiny little room.
The discovery of the greatest Native American treasure of all time. A huge piece of culture lost. You can give that history back.
I mean, that would be kind of awesome to like have under your presidency.
You'll understand if we part ways here.
What a birthday.
Gates.
Sir?
The following conversation
Never happened.
Page 47. Let's have a look at that.
I need a National Treasure 3 so bad, because I need to know what was on page 47.
The president's been... what?
Gates.
We're close.
They got there fast. Mount Vernon is not, like, just down the street from the main part of Washington, D.C. What library is, like, open this late? Even the Library of Congress. Libraries usually close at, like, 5 or 6 p.m. Unless you're at a university.
The location's a combination.
The location's a combination.
Borglum commissioned to destroy landmarks in sacred Black Hills Mountains.
Borglum. Mount Rushmore?
He carved Mount Rushmore to erase the map's landmarks in order to protect the City of Gold.
We all know this is a damn lie. Incredibly, incredibly historically inaccurate films.
I want to run a check.
The car chases in this movie are so good.
How'd the president feel about being kidnapped?
He was okay.
He was chill. He was fine with it.
Did it ever occur to you that I made sacrifices for us that you never did? So just go away.
This movie's a lot deeper than the first one.
Of course, this piece of information is worthless without your translation of the planks. It's ironic, isn't it?
Isn't it ironic?
All right. You've had me do all the work so far. Why stop now? You tell me what you know.
That's really how these movies work. The villain just threatened Ben to use his knowledge, and so they don't actually have to do anything. Ben literally does all the work.
Which president? The president?
I thought it best not to tell you.
You need a sunny day. And rain. We need water.
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 Ma'am, water?
What's this in my hand? Are you blind?
Good.
Ooh.
We need to join hands and in a noble manner pass over the bird.
In a noble manner.
Maybe it indicates
So-
the direction.
Then somehow
No,
that
these petroglyphs
bird
always face
will
left.
rise from the rock.
You've seen every glyph.
No one doesn't make this.
Come on.
Ben, no, wait. No, that's probably...
Totally a horrible trap. Tell him. It's a horrible trap.
Sorry, I couldn't resist.
What is that sound?
Fascinating.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
Guys, look at this.
This little golden man. I knew what was happening. It still freaked me out.
Ben, look at this. There's the ladder. I mean...
What's left of the ladder? If I would have thrown that, it would have hit a rock and then just fallen straight back down.
No, we'll figure something else out, Riley.
You know, we need you up there, please, Riley.
I'm just kidding. Go.
I love Riley. He's willing to sacrifice himself. Girl, I need you to get a ponytail holder. I would hate having my hair down in that moment.
All right, ready? Now!
You know, Riley, I'm really proud of you. You just jumped. You went for it.
What are you doing?
Again, another instance where I would have horribly miscalculated my throw.
I got you! I got you! I got you!
Took the two of you 35 years.
It's not forward!
The set pieces in this movie, like, they're incredible. The second half of this one is so much cooler than the second half of the last one. In the last one, once they found where it was, they basically just had to go down some stairs, have a little bit of trouble with the old wood, put the pipe in the thing and turn it, and there they were. The second half of this movie is so much cooler. And that set is epic! Also, the fact that this entire civilization just lived underground is wild. Yes. He's like, I can pay my taxes now. Fuck you, IRS. I got ancient gold.
Ben, there's a current. Follow it. There's gotta be a central drain.
Is Riley just like sitting on the steps over there like, well, you guys just tell me what to do and I'll do it. I'm gonna just sit here though until you do.
One of us keeps the door open and stays behind.
I vote Mitch.
Abigail,
Ugh.
you make my parents leave. You
You make my parents leave. Ugh.
Let's go!
No! I'm not
Let's go,
leaving
please!
him!
Patrick, Emily! He's trying to save our lives!
You know, when I was watching the last film, I really thought that that one was the better one. I'm really starting to second guess myself here. Because like I said, the second half of this one is so good. Abigail and Ben having to say goodbye is heartbreaking. It was heartbreaking 13 years ago. It's still heartbreaking now. Heartbreaking.
You've done this country a great service. I thank you.
Thank you.
Great. What's on page 47?
Are you talking about the book? What book? I need to know. I need a third film or this rumor that it's gonna be on Disney Plus. I need something. I need to know.
You're that guy, the treasure hunter guy, right?
No, actually, the guy you're thinking
He has so much merch.
So when you say so, it means you're angry.
Sometimes. And then sometimes it doesn't. It's sort of like a puzzle.
You're so good with puzzles.
I love this car.
And then... into reverse! I love it. I love it. Like I said, I feel like I might be re-questioning my entire stance on this because it's been so long since I've seen this one. This one, I feel like I originally thought this one wasn't quite as good as the first one, but rewatching it, I'm reminded of how good it was. Like I said, the second half of this one, chef's kiss. It's so good. Those ginormous sets, the emotions and the characters. Oh, second half is so good. And I really like the first half too. I think the first half of the first one is just a little bit more iconic. Like, it doesn't get more iconic than I'm gonna steal the Declaration of Independence. Like, that quote will be a moment in cinematic history forever. And then the entire heist scene of stealing the Declaration of Independence is too iconic. I think the first half of the first movie and the second half of the second movie are like the two favorite parts. The rest of it is still not bad either. I really enjoyed watching this again because it's been so long since I've seen this one. I need to know. I need to know what's on page 47. There's rumors that it might be made specifically for Disney Plus, or they might just do a full new movie. I don't know, but I need it. And that scene where they're trying to make a scene inside Buckingham Palace to get into security? Ugh, I forgot about that scene. It was so good. The first movie did a really good job of establishing the characters, and then this movie they really got to play off of that. Ugh, I loved it so much. I love this series. This was my childhood. Again, we have to look at these knowing full well how historically inaccurate they are and how they don't paint a full picture of our American history whatsoever. But the point of these is historical fiction. It is the definition of historical fiction. If this was meant to be a biography or a documentary, that would be another story. But it's not. So I think as long as we watch these movies with a little bit of a grain of salt that these are gonna be inaccurate and not representative of the whole of American history, I think they're still very, very enjoyable. I had a good time rewatching this considering it's well after 2 o'clock in the morning, and I thought I was going to be exhausted by the end of this, but I had such a good time doing this commentary. I hope you guys enjoyed it too, and I just need that third movie! Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this brief little series that I did on National Treasure. Please make sure to subscribe. Let me know in the comments below what you guys thought of National Treasure 2, if you liked it more or less than the first movie, what you thought about it, let me know. Also, don't forget to hit that post notification bell so you can get notified every time I upload a new video. If you want to watch my previous reaction videos, you can watch them in the playlist up above. And I will see you guys next time. Happy exploring!